Hello guys, how are you? I hope everyone is doing just fine. Uh, I just want to have a quick chat with you guys here today. If anyone is up for calling, here is the. Hey Simdal, how are you, man? So good to see you as usual. Thank you for your comment today in the railroad video. That was funny, man. Happy to see you here. Uh, I'm doing okay, thanks. Well, actually, there are like turbulent times, but I'm trying to stay positive. We have no choice, man. What about you? Missed the last stream. You were not satisfied. Yes, I was not satisfied with myself. Actually, I was a little bit too wild, let's say. And let me know if you can hear me well, please. Uh, I got too excited. I thought, and I'm still thinking about that. I thought I had some, uh, I don't know, like, how do you say that? Like a aha moment. Like I found something that is new, that is relevant in this case. But okay, thank you for telling me that the audio is good. And at the same time, I was not ready to say that. What I was thinking was actually correct. So I'm still thinking about that. I need to talk with I I imagine this creator, the Unsolved, and I need to talk to him before continuing with my theory, let's say. So I'm gonna open here. Anyway, so yeah, that's why I decided to remove my video. I thought it was not correct to throw this theory live just like that. So, but it's no, I'm not being too harsh. I'm just trying to be responsible. Anyway, we have no choice here to, how can I say, when we formulate hypotheses, it's hard to formulate hypotheses because to formulate that, you need facts. So you need to have facts to formulate something. The problem here is that the facts, we have no choice. We have to take the facts from law enforcement. But with all this stuff regarding Jerry Holman, and it's kind of dirty. So I don't think the facts are the facts. You know what I mean? I don't know if I don't know if I explained myself properly, but to formulate a hypothesis, I need facts, and the facts, I don't know if they are facts or not. Anyway, uh, what I wanted to say is, yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate your comment. I was in a I was listening to a video a couple of minutes ago. There were like three creators, which I like. These creators, they are okay. And but I have to speak my mind. What I think here is that when you create like a group of creators to do some type of collaborations, and I'm talking about the pro Allen side and the against Allen side. Sometimes you find teams or groups of creators, and they don't challenge one to each other, and I don't like that. I love to be challenged. And I'm glad you're here, Simdal, because you are one of the subscribers that is challenging me all the time, and I appreciate that. I don't like yes sir persons or yes sir people. I may be wrong, of course. And as I was telling you guys, how can I say? We don't have facts. We have limited information, so anything or every theory we formulate here is pure speculation at this point. So you try to make sense, you try to make the most, uh, how can I say, plausible theory here, but at the end, you don't know. You don't know. You're working with information that, how do you know if it's true or not? We have to wait for the process. Hello, Bossy. How are you? Anyway, so I like, I like you to challenge me. I'm not gonna be mad at you if you challenge my points. I'm not gonna scream here. I'm not gonna be like a crazy drama queen here. And just because people speaks in anger, it doesn't mean they are right. And in that channel, because I was asking some questions that I know, I know they're not gonna take that well. But these girls started to scream to say, "You're attacking me." I was not attacking persons. I was just asking questions, you know. And if you are not open to have people asking you questions, so why do you open a channel here? It's, if this is a channel, just do, hey, good cryptics. You're the best cryptics. I love you, cryptics. I don't need that, really. I need you to think by yourselves, to challenge my points of view. If you agree with them, great. If don't, great too. Let's start a civil discussion here. But I don't know. I just wanted to say that this type of mutual admiration societies, I don't like that. Uh, I I understand the importance of doing collaborations with other creators. Of course, I understand that. It's good to see that, but you have to challenge the other guys, and the other guys have to challenge you. So anyway, uh, I'm just gonna play a video here. It's about confessions. As you know, my point of view about the confessions is that right now we don't. Sorry, 1 minute. Maybe. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry for this. We were talking about what? About confessions. So I don't know what's the context of the confessions, right? The confessions could be something that is not going to be in favor of Richard Allen, of course. Let's see if they have some recordings. I hope we can see what is the exact transcript of these recordings. I don't think we're going to have the video or the audio, sadly, but um, but I would like to know at least the transcript to see what was the context of that, to be able to formulate like a proper opinion, you know. Crime Chronicles Hub, how are you? Thank you so much. You are always here. I appreciate that, and I'm just trying to highlight your comment here. So, did you know the mental health psychologist Richard allegedly confessed to is in all the Delphi Facebooks and comments on the case? No, I didn't know that. Uh, if you can give us some information, it's going to be appreciated. I didn't know that. And I'm not pretending to be the guy who knows the most about this case. As I tell you guys frequently, I'm not up to date. I'm trying to catch up, but every day there's something new here, and with my job and with my obligations, it's not easy to be up to date. So you are welcome if you can give me some information about that. I'm gonna play a video here. In this case, I'm gonna be like against Richard Allen. This is going to be like the type of confession that is not gonna be favorable to him. So, and also, if someone wants to call and talk about this, you're welcome. I'm dropping the link here. So I'm just gonna.
I mean, I feel like, I should be kind of preparing myself in some kind of way, familiarizing myself. Can you hear me? Familiarizing myself. I mean, we can, I may just be borderline. Just borderline. I need to be all the way over. I'm not. That's it. That's it. I mean, basically, it's got to be good. There's a boy out there. Yes, yeah. It's called my psychologist. Not really. That's what the psychologist called it. It tells all about options. To help you remember. Not very happy to stay home. That's obvious. I don't know. I couldn't have it. And we're gonna go. Why do you want this? They don't do. It does not have to be this book. Any book. Any book. That textbook. Textbook. Paperback. mental illnesses and how to spot them, the symptoms, how people act, what it makes them do, and what medication to give them to make them okay. You understand? I need to know term, terminology, words, or the symptoms. Symptoms. I can say, yeah, you're hyper, or if you're whatever was to say. And even though, I mean, I don't know what level you have to be on to be able to qualify for treatment. But I want to make sure that I'm on that level. And the only way I'll know is to read. I'm sure a lot of people go, wow, I feel like that, wow, that hurts me, wow, okay. But I want to make sure because one shot deal, if we don't make it, every psychiatrist, every psychologist, every mental health professional has this book. It is a mental health Bible. It talks about every mental illness there is, the effects of that illness, the symptoms of that illness, and the possible treatment options for that mental illness. I need to realize what it is that I've got for my own personal benefit. I need to know what I have. So I can read and say, oh, that man, I feel like that. That happens to me. Sometimes I feel like this and I do this. That's me right there. That's what I need. So, yeah, I interview with doctor. I have to say, I'll know what he's looking for. I mean, still, I won't come home right away or for a very long time, probably 9 years. But at least I'll be safe. Hospital like civilized treatment setting where people treat you like a human being. I'm not afraid all the time. You know, I need medication. That's all I'm big deal. I need to get real help, real help. Trained, that are professionals. And I'll be able to go to church. I'll be able to interact. If I don't go there, I'll be the one man cell. That's I can't be out here. These cats are crazy people. You know, they just
Okay, that was the type of scenario that could be uh, part of the legal process of Richard Allen. I hope we we're gonna be able to watch this type of recordings. I doubt it's gonna be like released to the public, at least in the near future. But I would like to know or to see that type of video that's gonna give us the context of what is actually going on during the confessions. Because even if we're gonna have a transcript, it's not gonna be the same. So like the body language is really important in a transcript when you say yes, yes could be no, depending on the way you manifest your movements, your body language, etc. It's important to know how the people is acting during the confessions. It's not the same thing to have just a transcript with words, And sadly, that's what I think we are gonna have, and this is gonna trigger more speculation, because for sure anything that is gonna be released in a transcript is gonna be subjected to interpretation. So the pro-Allen gang, let's say, they're gonna say, yeah, he said that, but maybe he was just trying to say a different thing, or in the opposite way, the people who are against Richard Allen, if the confessions are favorable or favorable to Richard Allen, they're gonna say, no, that's not the way he was expressing himself during the interrogation, let's say, or during the transcript or during the confessions. So I would love to have the video and the audio of that confessions, but I doubt that's gonna happen, and for sure that's gonna create more confusion and more speculation. It's not gonna end here. We're gonna have some kind of transcript, and that's gonna create more, or that's gonna generate more questions instead of more answers. Why? Because of the polarization of this case, or in this case. So, we have the right, left, the right side gang, the left side gang. So that's my opinion. Again, I don't want. Sorry for the yesterday's video. I didn't want to interrupt my video like that yesterday. Sorry for that, but I was having like a conflict with myself. At the same time, I was making that video. Seemed that we can hope the jury has proper judgment. Yeah, me too. I hope so. The thing is that how can we be sure that the juries are not gonna be like tainted by the news? This case is not new. We are talking about 2017, so it's gonna be really weird that they are not gonna have any information about it. So I mean, I'm not from Carroll County. I'm not from Indiana. I'm not from United States, and I know a lot of things about the case. So imagine the people living there in Indiana. For me, it's going to be really weird that they're not going to have any information about this. Do you think that that's realistic? How are they going to prove that? I don't know how. So, are they going to the computers or the cell phones of every single person that is going to be part of the jury to make sure that they don't have any information about this, that they're not tainted, let's say? What do you think about this? I don't know. Really, I'm asking myself, maybe there's a way to make sure that they don't know anything about the case, the juries. But how? I mean, 50 shades of face here. She's in the house. Hey, you think I'm a ninja? I would like to be a ninja. I'm trying to do some workouts every day. Someday I'm gonna be like a ninja shape. Why not? If we don't try, anyways. What do you think, Faye, about this? How are we going to make sure that the juries are not tainted? That the juries are not going to have any information about the case? Again, this is not a new case. This is not something from 2023, 2022, 2020. It's 2017, and it's being like all over the place in the internet, in the news. It's international. It's a global case. It's like a planetary case, let's say. So imagine if you are an Indiana citizen, how is it going to be possible that you don't know anything about this? How? What do you think about this? I don't know, really. Anyway, I would like to know your opinions about that. Simdal, it's going to be tough finding an unbiased jury indeed. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. How? But really, I don't know how. What do you think, guys? How are they going to try to make sure that there's no uh, they they don't know anything about this? What's the modus operandi of that? I want to know your opinions because I really I don't have any idea how they do that. What's the process to make sure? Are, are they going to do like a research and every single device they have, or it's just something about a statement? Put your hand on the Bible. You don't know anything about the case. It's like that. I really don't know. And uh, every single jury is going to be challenged by the defense and by the prosecution. So I would like to know your opinion about these guys. What's if you have some information, I would be glad to know about that because it makes me crazy. It makes me crazy. So if the process is going to happen in at least in another state, let's say they're going to move the whole process to, I don't know, uh, Washington or wherever, a different place where, okay, there's a possibility that the juries are not going to know anything about about that. What's going to happen in Indiana? Come on. Of course, they're going to know the details of the of the case. It's not going to be an impartial jury, in my opinion. In my opinion, of course, I'm going into the conspiracy land here, but I don't think it's really a conspiracy. I'm just trying to make sense of this because I don't know. Anyway, Simdal, defense in the Coppergar case is doing questionnaires to demonstrate the problems with these high-profile cases. Smart strategy. I'm not very close to that case. Of course, I know like the general details, but I would like to go into that. Uh, Maybe I'm gonna do some videos like Idaho for dummies like me, just starting with the general points and maybe increasing the details of the case video after video, and like that I'm gonna educate myself in that case. I think it's something that is of the general interest, and that's cool. Thank you for the tip, Simdal. Uh, Faye, sorry. It's a great question and a very solid concern. Yeah, I don't know if you guys you're thinking about that, but to me, it's something that is concerning, and I don't know what's gonna be the answer, or of course at the end we need juries. But how are we gonna be sure that they are not partial? I don't know. I don't. I don't want to be like repetitive again. Uh, I felt, oh, I don't want to be disrespectful with other channels. But like you guys, if you're here watching my videos, I have to accept every single comment you made in the chat if it's respectful, you know. But it doesn't mean that if you don't agree with my points, you cannot type your let's say your ideas here. You can do it, and I'm not gonna be mad again. I'm gonna be. It's the opposite. I like to have this type of discussions. I think this type of platforms are for that. I don't like the yes sir or subscribers or the team cryptex. No, I don't like that. I really like to develop like an interchange of ideas. I may be wrong, and I've been wrong in a lot of things. It's not a problem, guys. And the thing is, what I think really here is that we don't have enough information to be like 100% sure that our hypotheses are correct or not. We don't have any idea. We don't know what's the evidence. So if other guy or other creator is thinking differently, it's fine. But we don't have to fight. And one thing that it bothers me is the double standards. Seriously, I how can I say this? If I disagree with, let's say, with Faye, because she says, I don't know, Keegan Clan is a liar. Okay, I disagree with her. And then Sindal, he says, Keegan Klein is not a liar. So you two, you have different ideas. I cannot be with one of you or the other one. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm mixing my thoughts here. It's the opposite. If Sindal says, yeah, Keegan Klein is a liar, so I cannot be with Faye and I cannot be against Sindal because you guys, you have the same opinion. So what I mean is I cannot have double standards. If Faye and Sindal, you guys, you have the same opinion, I have to be with you at the same time. I cannot be with Faye just because Faye is a girl and she's a nice girl to me, and I'm gonna be against Simdal because is a tough guy, whatever. I don't know. I'm just thinking at the same time. What I mean is, sorry, I think I lost my line of ideas, but I was mad or not mad. I was mad in the way the other people reacted in that chat because I was just asking questions, and I don't like double standards, and I don't like when you cannot express your opinion just because you have to be. If you are following a creator, you have to be in the same line of thinking with him. No, sorry about that. I will express my opinions in a respectful way. And Bossy, Bossy, again, you have a great point here. It's about facts, but I have a problem with that. What are the facts? Tell me that. I don't know. I don't know what are the facts. We have information from law enforcement, and I think we don't have a choice. We have to take that information as a fact. But with the recent developments, maybe those facts are not true. Those are not facts at all. Bloody and muddy. or muddy and bloody. It was just muddy. So yeah, maybe it was bloody. I know, I understand that, but that was not a fact. For you to formulate a theory, you need facts, and if the facts are not facts, so I don't know. We. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to come back to my initial idea here. And anyway, yeah, my point is to formulate a theory, a hypothesis, you need facts. But if the facts are not facts, we don't have any choice that speculate. You have to speculate at one point, and you have to use your common sense. You have to choose or to be able at least to understand if the facts are actually facts or there's something shady there. I don't know, and that's why I interrupt my video yesterday because I was entering in that mistake. And what I mean is, I was almost sure that I saw something in that video from the unsolved, and maybe it's not there. Maybe it's just pareidolia. I was just really excited about that. I wanted to go live and to share my big discovery. But when I was doing that, hey, Cryptex, what are you doing here, man? It's not right. It's not right. It's not the right thing to do. So I just interrupt that and I deleted the video. So anyway, Sindar, you are putting yourself out there. Most of these people are anonymous. Don't let it get to you and don't take it personally. Like Bossy says, some of these people thrive off the drama. I I know, I know. And thank you for the advice. I take your opinion very, uh, how do I take your opinions, Sindar? Humanimal, good day. Hi, good Humanimal. I know you're calling from, is it New Zealand or Australia? I don't remember. Where are you from? But I know you are from the other side of the planet. And thank you for being here in the chat. I try to see your videos. You have a very interesting ideas. And I like your feedback. And maybe someday, if you want to call, we can have some type of conversation here. I really like your thinking. And why not? Bogey 708 PS. What does it mean, PS? Private subscriber? I don't know what is that. And Bogey, where are you from? I don't know. According to my statistics, I have a lot of people from United States, from sure, some people from England, some people from Canada, some people from Australia, like Humanimal, I guess. I don't know. And I'm not doxing anyone here. I think you said that in my chat, so that's why. Bogey, I'm from Faroe Island. Oh, that's cool. Sindan is from Netherlands. Hey, I would love to be there someday. It's one of my favorite countries, man, ever. Are you from Amsterdam? I think you're the coolest people ever, for real. I really need to be there. I love Netherlands, like the movies, the documentaries, etc. I love that. 50 Shades of yeah, Florida. I think you told me the other time that you were from Florida. Sindar, up north. I hope you don't have any problem with the Amsterdam people. Anyway, I don't know. Coming back to my usual speech, just want to say that again, I don't think this case is Faye, Virginia. Oh, cool. There are cool beaches there. Huh? I would like to go there. I know some places in United States, but I've never been in Virginia. Uh, so again, just to say that I don't think this is a lone wolf situation. I think Richard Allen is involved in some way. I don't know if he was just cleaning the mess, or he was the actual killer, or he was just like an actor, let's say. But in my opinion, there are multiple actors, and it's not me saying that. Even Nick McClelland said at one point that they're working on multiple actors, so something's there. You know, my opinion about the clients, still in the same line of thinking. I'm positive there's a connection there. Faye, do you think there would be a place, and if so, would you feel satisfied if Richard Allen is guilty? I don't know. And the problem is, I think that maybe he's not saying all that. I want to know. I would like to have an actual process, and having Richard Allen as a witness, if he's going to be able to speak and he's going to be challenged by the law enforcement, maybe he's not going to have the choice to talk about the other actors. I'm sure, and it's just an opinion of sure, there are other people involved. So if he's going to be convicted, and if there's going to be a plea, and he's going to be the only one that's going to be in jail, like part of life or capital sentence or whatever, I think that the law enforcement, they're going to shake hands. Good job, excellent job is finished. If there are other actors, they're not going to work on that anymore. The case is finished, and this is not justice for the girls. That's my concern. And again, I think he is involved, but I want to know. I want to have all of the actors here convicted, not only one guy. But because again, law enforcement is going to be close close case. You know, Richard Allen in jail. Maybe he's just going to sign some document to not to be forever in jail, in prison, to not to be killed in the capital sentence scenario. But it's not going to be justice for the girls. So that's my point. I don't want a plea. I want a process, and I really want how can I say this? Competent law enforcement, prosecutors, and agents challenging Richard Allen and the defense. And I want these people to be able to take that information and to see who else was there, were committing the crimes. If there were the clients or Brad Holder or Patrick Westford or any other people, that's gonna be justice. All of them in jail. But just one guy that I'm not sure if he was the actual killer. That's not justice. That's just like partial justice. So I don't know what do you think about that. Simdal, law enforcement has been fairly consistent over the years, implying there's more involved. Exactly. The presser sketches sketches. I think no one will be satisfied with just Richard Allen. Exactly. That's my point. But I think some people will be satisfied. Some people will be just, there are big egos in this community. And when you think that you have the right theory and you're with the lone wolf scenario, if Richard Allen is convicted, they're gonna open a champagne's bottle. And that's it. Hey, I'm so good. I'm so smart. I'm the smartest guy in the room. I told you guys this guy was the killer, and that's it. There are big egos here. There are big egos. It's crazy. So that's my point. Faye, it almost feels not right that Richard Allen is lone wolf and clients have no part. Yeah, let's see. And I don't know if you see the files that were presented to be like that are going to be part of the process. The interview of Keegan Klein in the Grissom Air Force Base is going to be part of that. So yeah, I come back to my idea of, and again, I even think that Brian Chadwell was part of this. He knew something, he had some information. Again, and I don't want to be repetitive, but what's going on through my mind right now, during 5 years, horizontal line, nothing happened. Chadwell was the first important point after 5 or 6 years. And right after Chadwell, we have Keegan Klein. And right after Keegan Klein, we have Richard Allen. So horizontal line, vertical line. It was not something like that. It was not like a parabol, like a curve. It was horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. You know what I mean? So, and we know that there was a connection between Chadwell and Keegan Klein. They were going to the same haircut salon. So I think they met there. Maybe Keegan was sharing some information to Chadwell. And when Chadwell was captured because of the situation with that little girl in the basement of his house, maybe he shared some information to the authorities regarding Keegan Klein, or law enforcement found something in his cell phone or his computer, etc. Hey, what's up, Ruckus? Nice to see you here, man. Nice to see you here, man. I love Ruckus, open-minded, a very cool guy. He's able to take different opinions in a good way. I love that. I don't know if you just entered to the chat, but that was my point at the beginning of this streaming. And I think it's really important to be able to challenge the ideas we have. We don't like, or me, I don't like the yes or subscribers. I don't like people just because I watch Roku's. I have to agree with everything Roku says. Of Roku's what's my channel. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going soon. I'm gonna eat soon, so I'm gonna finish this video soon. But anyway, just for Roku's, thank you, man, for coming here. And that was my point. And I know you, Roku's. The way you answer to my just the fact you're answering to to my comments, I appreciate that. Other creators are gonna say, "Oh, fuck this guy," and you answer to me, and you are really open-minded. You're great, man. I really love your style. Seriously, I disagree with a lot of your points. I agree with some of your points, but you are the type of guy I like to talk to have in this community. I told you already. I think your experience as a law enforcement officer is very valuable here. So anyway, uh, I lost my point. I was talking about yeah. So again, I think that at the beginning that was like this horizontal line where nothing happened, nothing, zero. That was a cold case. I I'm sure all of us were like, this is never gonna be resolved. It's it's sad. And you have Chadwell, you have Klein, you have Allen, and we are at the point that something's gonna happen, and maybe this case is gonna be finally resolved. And I think there's a connection between all of these guys. And again, I remember that Chadwell and Klein, they were going to the same saloon, haircut saloon. They had pit bulls, so they were like common interest. I'm sure, and of course, the children was one of the interests, but the pit bulls also. And animal. I'm just trying to catch up, but it's hard to listen to you speed up. What do you mean? I don't understand. I'm talking too fast, or I'm not talking too fast. Anyway, and again, sorry, I have to go to have my dinner. So thank you guys again for being here. I'm gonna try to do some lives more frequently. I love you. I love to have you here. Your input is very important for me, and your energy is awesome. So thank you guys. See you soon. Stay in touch. Keep in touch. See ya.